Well, Michael, the next question is, it's just curious. What might a self-realized life look like today without an ashram and with so many things to do and grab our attention in this fast-changing, accelerating world?
A self-realized life looks like I am and nothing but I am. That is, the world appears in whose view? Only in the view of ego. When ego ceases, what is called self-realization is nothing but the destruction of ego. When ego is destroyed, there's no world or modern day time or ancient time or anything. There is just pure being, I am. So a self-realized life looks the same in any age or any circumstances, because it is the state in which ego is destroyed. As Bhagavan says in verse 26 of Ulladu. If ego comes into existence, everything comes into existence. If ego doesn't exist, everything doesn't exist. So in self-realization, ego is destroyed, everything else is destroyed. What remains is just pure being. Bhagavan has answered this. What it looks like, he's described beautifully in verse 28 of Upadesha Undiyar. What he says in verse 28 of Upadesha Undiyar is Tanadu il yadu ena tan terihil. If one knows what the nature of oneself is, that implies the real nature of oneself, pin, then anadi, ananta, akanda, satchidananda. Actually, in the verse he says, pin, anadi, ananta, sat, akanda, chitananda. But that's he put the words in that order for the verse. But what it implies is anadi, ananta, akanda, satchidananda. So anadi means beginningless, without any beginning. Ananta means endless or limitless, so it means infinite. So beginningless, infinite. So ananta means both endless in time and endless in, well, it's beyond time and space, but I mean, it means both eternal and infinite. And akanda means unbroken. In other words, undivided, unfragmented, satchidananda. So that is what self-realization looks like, and it's irrelevant whether, the modern day world or ancient world or future world, whatever, it's the same. Satchidananda remains Satchidananda, whatever be the appearance of the world. And the world ceases to exist when ego is destroyed, because the world seems to exist only in the view of ego. So in the absence of ego, how can there be any world? In the absence of a dreamer, how can there be any dream? The problem is, this sort of question arises because we take the jnani to be a person. The jnani is not a person. As Bhagavan often used to say, jnana me jnani. That means jnana me jnani means jnana alone is the jnani. What is jnana? Jnana is pure awareness. Jnani means the one who knows pure awareness. So who knows pure awareness? Only pure awareness knows pure awareness. Ego can never know pure awareness because pure awareness can never be an object of knowledge. So the jnana is nothing, the jnani is nothing but jnana. But we see the jnani as a person. And we say, oh, but Bhagavan answered questions and he wrote poetry and he cut vegetables and he went round the hill. So he must be knowing the world just as we are knowing it. No, he's not knowing it as what he knows is only I am. What we see as the world is what he sees as I am. So what he is seeing and what we are seeing is exactly the same. But whereas he is seeing it as it is, as Anadi, Ananta, Akanda, Satchidananda, we are seeing it as this multitude of names and forms. So why are we seeing it thus? Because we've risen as ego. If we investigate ourselves, ego will be destroyed, and what will remain is Anadi, Ananta, Akanda, Satchidananda.